Good morning. I just thought I'd come on here for a little while and just talk a little bit, real quickly, about what's been on my mind. In Matthew 14, I think 25 through 30, it talks about when the guys were out on the boat, the disciples were out on the boat, and Jesus come walking across the water, and they thought it was a spirit and a ghost, and they were afraid. And then they cried out, and Jesus told them that it was him. And then Peter was like, asking God, if it's you, let me come towards you. So God told him to have faith and just, step out on the water. And he began to sink because he was lacking faith. He was scared. And then he cried out to the Lord to save him. And, a lot of times in life, that's an everyday thing for me. I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but it's an everyday thing for me to, build my own faith to, when I'm down and out, to ask God to touch my life and to help me and believe, to have faith in Him. And, sometimes we make things harder than what it should be. We know God's real. We know that He died on the cross and He rose again on the third day and He ascended back to heaven, and He's coming back again for us. And while in between the time of Him going to heaven and coming back for us, we are to do the work of His work and to have a relationship with Him and to grow closer to Him. And the more we grow closer to God, the bigger our faith is going to be. And the more we see and the more we realize, that He's working through us, the easier it's going to be for us to do things like lay hands on the sick and then be healed. You do that one time and you get a good report, build your faith, and God just shows Himself to us through those miracles. People's like, God don't heal anymore. Well, He does. He does. It's just people don't ask Him to with a full, faithful heart. We have to really seek God and be close to God before He can work through us in a way that's going to touch people and to show them He's still real. He's still a healing God. He's still a God that does miracles. He's the God that loves us unconditionally. He's still the God that provides. There's times that me and David has been through things financially and we're like, I don't know how we're going to pay the bills this month. Have we ever went without anything? No. God has always provided. When David was laid off work, we never once went without. When we had COVID, we had people bring groceries to our door. Never once did we do without. It's not who you are. It's nothing to do with this outer body that you see in a mirror when you look in it. It's all about who's on the inside of you and who you shine towards others. Do you shine your soul towards others and show them Jesus? Do you show them kindness? Do you give them a smile when you don't feel like smiling? Do you reach out to this old person and just say, do you need help today? Do you need to be taken to the doctor's office? Do you need groceries? Do you need just little Debbie cakes? How many times do you sit around the house and think, man, I wish I had me a Debbie cake? Come on. We have to start extending ourselves to other people, being a servant to other people, to be the person that God was, that Jesus was when He was here on the earth. Do you think he ever turned his back on the terrible people? The woman at the well, the lady that was getting stoned to death, the Lazarus, the guy that was, the woman that touched his garment, the hem of it. He knew those people and loved them just as much as he loved his disciples, and healed them because they had faith. Let's go through this day trying to think positive and keep our mind on things above, and to try to build our own faith, and to reach out to God more. When, we get frustrated, let's stop and say a little prayer and just ask God to give us strength and to build our faith, and ask Him to just be your friend. Just be my friend, Lord. Just show me how to be your friend, and He will. And He'll give you scriptures to read, and He'll give you confirmation through other people. And He loves us so much. He created us for fellowship, people. Let's just enjoy it, because one day He's coming back again, and I want to know how to talk to Jesus. Now, I don't want to sit down at the foot of His throne just saying, I made it. I want to sit there and say, Jesus, how did this happen? And Jesus, how did this go? How was this? How did this? I want to be His BF. I want to be like right there with Him. I'm telling you, now, I want to know Jesus. I'll talk to y'all later, and if you have any questions or anything, just message me, and I'll help you in any way I can. Thanks. Bye.